Welcome to Sprattronics Learning Lab. Today, we are unboxing our LEGO Education CS and AI. Now, you might be doing a LEGO Science kit or the computer science. This is what it looks like when it arrives. It should arrive in a cardboard box, and you want to very gently slice across the top with a pair of scissors. Don't go too deep because all of your directions are right there in the top of the box. Once you've taken out your new kit, you can just set the cardboard box it came in, the shipping container, off to the side, and then you are ready to open up and take out your building directions kit. You could do a lot of this without every single student having a computer. What you're able to do is you can open this cardboard wrapping, and inside of this cardboard wrapping, there is going to be an instruction booklet, and it's also wrapped up pretty tightly. There we go. We're getting the cardboard off, and there, plop, lands our instruction booklet that's wrapped up in this envelope. What I typically do is I keep these instruction booklets in my classroom. I do not save the cardboard wrapping that it came in. I just toss that in my pile of trash to get rid of. There is a QR code on the front, but we're going to share that QR link with you. So this is glued shut. We need to tear it open, and we're doing this very gently because our instruction booklet is on the inside of this packet. We now have our instruction booklet, and it gives us the instruction book name, which is C1. Depending on which kit you have, it might have a different designation on the front, but we can flip through this, and this gives you step-by-step building instructions for 4 students at a time for all the builds you're going to make. Now let's pop this clear lid right off, and now we are ready to start unboxing and organizing our kit. Here is a small single motor, and what you want to do is you want to plug these in pretty much as soon as you get them. This kit comes with some electronic components. They use a USB-C to charge. It will not give you a brick to plug in. So I've grabbed a couple of my extra bricks, a couple of my extra cell phone chargers, and as I take these out of the box, I'm gonna go ahead and plug them into the wall. These come typically dead. I've had a couple that I was able to turn on as soon as I received the kit, but for the most part, they won't even turn on. They're totally dead. I like to use one side of this kit for all of my electronic pieces. And let's go ahead and take everything out. Most of the stuff in here is bagged up. And I want to clear out this middle area because we have a divider. This divider can make it evenly split in the middle, or you can make one square bigger than the others. I like to put mine just right in the middle, although I have not used this with a full classroom for very long, and so we might end up changing where we put it. You'll have a couple of very hard cards. These are your connection cards. I drop them in with my electronic equipment, and then I throw away all these little packets, these paper that explain what to do. They don't even explain anything. They're basically just the required info that's included with electronic documents, and it's in a bunch of different languages. I want to try to figure out how best to organize this kit. One of the things I liked with the LEGO Spike kits is it came with an insert that showed you where every single piece belonged. These new LEGO Education kits, they don't really tell you where everything belongs. It's up to you to find a system that works best for yourself. And so I think I might want to do one square or one box that's just full of colors, like brightly colored things. And then I'm gonna do another square that is full of gray pieces. And then one I think might be just black and white. This looks like this should be a good way to organize it. So let's combine our black and white pieces into one square. And these bags easily rip, so you can just tear them right off. There is one single bag that comes in this kit that's hard to rip, and I keep my scissors around for that. But let's go ahead and put our black and our white pieces in one of the box sections. Next, we're going to take our colorful pieces, and we are going to drop them all into this other section of our basket. And we have a bag of just blue pieces. I'm gonna mix that in with my brightly colored pieces. I feel like all the colors in here are either brightly colored or there's some sort of black, gray, or white. And again, there's really no easy way to organize this. Figure out what works for you. And so in with my electronic components, I'm going to put my gray pieces and a bag of clear pieces. Since it's mixed in with my components, my electric components are really big, they'll be easy to pull out. And then I'll know that my gray and my clear pieces are all together. So here goes the clear. There's some neat pieces in here. You might be interested. It looks like Lego brought back the Lego pieces that let you put gears inside a gearbox to change directions. Now, here's the one that's a stretchy plastic. I just cut right across, and we have a little white box of components. Let's take a look and see what's inside there. This is usually rubber bands or string or something. And it's rubber bands. I'll keep that closed so those all stay together. And I'm going to drop that in with this kind of weird section that has some pretty big pieces, as well as our monorail and our train track pieces, as well as some wheels. And there's a gray piece that needs to go in with the gray pieces. A black piece needs to go with the black pieces. This last bag is just a mix of different large pieces. And unlike those Lego Spike kits, there's not a tray insert that we can store things underneath. It all goes into what we can see. We take these chains out because technically these chains are gray, and I'm going to add them with my gray pieces over here with my electronic components. So we have organized this kit. It is ready to put away. Be sure you charge all your electronic pieces, because the next thing that we need to do is we need to connect our electronic pieces to our computer and upgrade the firmware on them. But all of this will fit in your kit. You can lock it on, and a direction book right on top. Now, I keep my direction book just in a separate part of my classroom. All the directions are also available through the Lego Education website. And just like that, our Lego Education Computer Science and AI kit is fully organized, charged, and ready for the classroom. Taking the time to set everything up now will make your lessons run much smoother later, and they're going to help you stay focused on building, coding, and problem solving instead of searching for pieces. Your next step is to watch our video showing how to access all of the Lego Education lessons using a free account so you can start exploring the curriculum and planning your activities. After that, we're going to connect our electronic components to the computer and upgrade the firmware so everything is fully updated and ready for coding.